Great.
I have a question about publishing.
Sure.
And Robert, I would like to know more about your business model. I see from here that you have a company with ASCAP and a company with BMI.
And why do I have two?
Yeah.
Well, I sat down about 10 years ago and I said, well, I run into people that are signed with BMI as writers, and I've run into people that are signed with ASCAP. So my feeling was I wanted to create two companies so that if I wanted to sign a writer that was already with the Performing Rights Society, I could put them under one of my publishing companies. And that's really the only reason I set it up that way, is to make it easier for to do a contract instead of just doing one company. Because if I'll give you an example. If a hit songwriter comes to me and they're with ASCAP and I don't have an ASCAP affiliation, then it's going to be harder for me to do a deal. I mean, it's not impossible, but that was my feeling when I started the two companies, was to have a BMI and an ASCAP situation. So that's why I did it that way.
And you can, as a writer, you can only belong to one.
Right.
But you, as a publisher, as long as the company names are different, you can have one of each.
Yeah.
Right.
And usually the first thing, in my experience, the first thing someone asks you if you go into a songwriting situation is, what are you? Are you ASCAP? Are you BMI? Because it's just like right from the start. If you're both ASCAP, it makes everything just like so easy.
Right, and that's what I'm saying, is it makes the paperwork a lot easier if you're going to do a deal. Then you don't have to. And I got into a situation where I wanted to sign somebody, and they were with another affiliation, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to create another publishing company. And that's basically what I did, to make it easier so you're not going through a bunch of brain damage.